Let me say this clearly. Your videos might not be failing because of your content. They might be failing because of this one tiny settings you turn on maybe months ago or 2 months ago and you forget about it. Today, I'm going to show you the 5 YouTube settings that is quietly stopping small channels from growing. And most creators never even know they did anything wrong. So stay with me from the beginning to the end because setting number 3 alone has killed more small channels than bad thumbnail. Let's dive straight into the main videos. Now, the very first setting is made for kids. When you upload a video, YouTube is going to ask you this: is your video made for kids or not made for kids? And a lot of small creators think that, oh, my content is good, since my content is well optimized, since my content has a good quality, that kids, children can watch it. And then you rush to click yes, that your video is made for kids. That is a big mistake. When you choose your video as made for kids, you are going to lose comments, you will lose notifications, your subscribers are not going to get notified or even see your videos, you will lose personalized recommendation, you even lose suggested traffic, you will lose your monetization power. Now listen carefully. YouTube doesn't push made for kids videos the same way they push your video. I mean, your video that is not made for kids. It treats them like a classroom videos and not a discovery video. Neither is it a tutorial video. So even if your content is amazing, you have the best quality video, your video is well optimized, YouTube is going to limit how far it travels your videos. Now, what YouTube actually wants is that if your video is not specifically created for children under 13 years, always choose not made for kids. Just this one click alone has killed many small channels quietly. The setting number 2 is upload visibility and unlisted first. Some YouTube creators upload videos as unlisted. Now, what do? They went ahead to share the links of that unlisted video. Then later, they will switch it to public. That sounds smart for every YouTubers to do, right? But that is a wrong approach. Yes, now this is what happened. When a video goes public, YouTube will test it immediately. It looks at the click-through rate, the watch time, the first impression performance. And if your video was unlisted first, since you share the links to friends and family to watch it, YouTube will see the weak data from that video because the video has no homepage traffic, no suggested traffic, no algorithm testing. So when you now finally made it public, after your friends have finished watching those videos, YouTube is gonna catch you. Now YouTube will think that this video already had a chance, like this video has made public somewhere else out of YouTube and it didn't perform. Now you are now bringing it to YouTube to put it as public. That will kill your momentum. Now the correct way you need to do it is that upload your videos as private or unlisted, then finish everything, both the title, your metadata, everything that will make that video to go viral. Then you can now publish it directly to public. Let YouTube test it properly from the first seconds you uploaded that video. So that is why so many YouTubers, if they tell you that their video will be dropping by 12, by 3, by 6 p.m., that means the video has already been on their channel under private or unlisted. Then once that time reaches, they will not publish it to public. So do not, for any reason, do not send your private video immediately for friends to watch because it's gonna kill your channel before you know it. The third setting is channel default upload setting. Most people forget that this particular setting exists, and this one is crazy because it hides in plain sight. It's not everybody that understands this setting. They are seeing it inside their studio, but they don't understand. This is a place called default upload setting. If you once type wrong description, spammy links, old tags, misleading keywords, every video you post on your channel will inherit that same mistake. So your new video are being uploaded with poor data, confusing signals, low topic clarity, and YouTube is confused. Now, what do I mean? You see this particular setting right now, anything you put in this default upload setting, it means that every video you uploaded will carry this setting, and you don't want that on every of your video. You want every of your video to carry a different and well optimized description for every video. Take for example, if you are uploading how to get 4,000 watch time on YouTube, you want your description, your video description, to carry everything about 4,000 watch hour. So what I mean is that if you put a wrong description, every video you upload will carry that description. So it's better you leave this particular description empty. Remember, YouTube doesn't guess your topic, it reads signal. So every description you put, it is a signal to YouTube. So fix this now. Go to your YouTube studio. Under the setting, you click on the upload default. Clean everything. Keep it neutral and simple. This alone can change how YouTube understand your channel. Now, the fourth setting you need to stop using right now and you need to fix right now is allow embedding. Yes, this is a hidden distribution boost. It can push your videos to wider audience and you can start getting views. Most more creators turn this particular setting off without knowing. Why does this particular embedding matters? Now see what happens. When you turn this particular embedding on, blogs, websites, forums, articles, different people can embed on your videos, like they can remix on your video. YouTube reads that as this video is valuable outside YouTube. That will increases your authority signals. Even if you don't get many views from embed setting, YouTube uses it as trust data. It happens to this one of my viral video. People were sharing it. Even ChatGPT embed on this my viral video. So many, you can see a lot of them here. So if this embedding is off, you are blocking free distribution from your video. Now, the best practice is always keep allow embedding on. Always turn it automatically on unless you have a serious reason not to. So always make sure you turn it on because it can help you to get that views. A lot of small creators are missing on this particular setting. Now, the fifth one is audience signal. Not clicking show more option. You see this particular show more option, it is a game changer. This one is subtle but powerful. In your video setting, there are options like language, recording date, location. Most people skip this because they think this is common, is not useful. It is very, very useful. It is a game changer. But I want to tell you the truth. Do you know that YouTube uses this data to understand who should see your videos? If you put your video in different languages, YouTube is going to show you videos in different countries, people that are speaking French, a lot of them. Then the second one is where to test it first. Then the third one is which audience to match it with. Small channels need every clarity signal as possible. Now think of YouTube like a child learning directions. If you don't point the child clearly, it works the wrong way. What to do to fill it in is that you need to put your video language, your title language, your recording date. These three things helps YouTube to reduce confusion, and confusion kills reach, because when the algorithm is confused about your video, they don't know who to push that video to. Why does this setting matter is that YouTube has two main jobs to do for you. Now, the very first job is to understand your video. The second thing YouTube does for you is to match that video to the right audience. If you have a bad settings, YouTube will have a bad understanding. When you have a bad understanding, YouTube will give you the wrong audience. Now, wrong audience is equal to low watch time, and low watch time is equals to no growth. That is the chain reaction. Your content might be good, but YouTube can't read it properly because it doesn't have a proper meta data. That means it doesn't understand your video. Most small channels don't fail because they are bad at YouTube, or their content is bad, or they don't know how to do YouTube thing. They fail because they send mixed signals. Yes, they click things without understanding how it works. They follow advice without knowing the cost of that advice. That is why most people find YouTube difficult, because they think that YouTube is like other social media, like Facebook. You can put anything, you will go viral. Here, you have to understand it. Growth on YouTube is not magic and is not an overnight success. It is clarity. So, go and fix these settings, then let your content breathe. Okay, so if this particular video helped you, don't just leave because you have gathered the information. So watch this video next so that you watch the 7 secret YouTube setting you need to turn on to get more views. Thank you for watching to the part of this video. If you find this video interesting, subscribe to the channel, give it a thumbs up, and I'm going to see you on my next video. Bye.